Okay, from here starts the speaking test. This is the speaking test of the International English Language Testing System taking place in Ross IELTS Academy. The candidate is Juan Baldovinos, candidate number 014327. The examiner is Mehnu Shafi, examiner number 443533. Good afternoon. My name is Mehnu Shafi. Would you please tell me your full name?
Thank you. I am Juan Baldovinos.
And what can I call you?
You can call me Juan. Juan is okay.
Good. And Juan, can I see your identification, please?
Yes, I am.
Thank you so much. Great. Thank you.
Thanks.
Good. Okay, so we can now get started with the first part of the exam. In the first part, I will ask you some personal questions. First, let's talk about family. Who are you close to in your family?
Well, I think I am close with my father and my mother, but I am closer with my wife because I am married with Alejandra and I am very close with her.
Okay, and should we rely heavily on our families, or is it better to try to be independent?
I think we need to have, symmetry, between the independent and the family. Independence and family, because these two things makes us a better person.
Okay, perfect. And what is your special moment with your family?
Well, I like when we make some food in the house because we make a lot of food in this time and in these days. And I think it's a very good moment when we make some food.
Okay, thank you very much. Now let's talk about jewelries. Do you wear any jewelry?
Oh, yes. Actually, I have 3 rings with me right now. My wedding ring, my another two common rings. This is with a special stone called opalo.
Okay. And do people in your country ever wear jewelry such as rings or necklaces?
Yes, I know a lot of people uses some necklace of gold. I don't have necklace, but a lot of people use it.
Okay, perfect. And why do some people wear a jewelry for a long time in your idea?
For example, I need to have with me my wedding ring. I need to have it for a lot of time. But there is another jewelry that the family could keep through generations, I think.
Okay, thank you. Now let's move on to talk about robots.
Yes.
Are you interested in robots?
Yes, I like a lot the robots because they are so good. I think they are great and we can do a lot of things with the robots.
Okay, and do you like robots to work at your home?
I don't know if the things of the kitchen, can I say they are robots, but we have a lot of furniture that functions with electricity and makes food, makes the coffee. That's a little kind of robot, I think.
Okay, and will robots replace human beings in the workplace completely?
I don't know if completely because there are a lot of things that the human need to do, maybe in the artisans. I don't think completely.
Okay, thank you very much. Great. Now we are done with the first part of the exam and we can move on to the second part. Now, Juan, in the second part, I will give you a card with a topic and you will have to think about this topic for 1 minute. And after that, you should talk about this topic for 2 minutes. So now in this 1 minute, you can just have a paper and a pencil to make notes if you wish. Do you understand?
Yes, thank you.
Great. So now I'm giving you your cue card and a piece of paper to make notes. Here's your cue card, here's the paper, and here's a pencil for you so that you can make notes. You're welcome. Now you have 1 minute to think about your topic, and your 1 minute starts right now. Okay, now your 1 minute is over and you can talk about this topic for 2 minutes, but do not worry if I stop you. So you may start talking now.
Thank you. Well, I choose a famous painter called Remedios Varo. She's a woman born in Spain. She was a famous painter specialized in surrealism painting, like Leonora Carrington and Salvador Dali. Um, I love the paintings of Remedios Varo because I like very much the surrealism. I have indeed a tattoo of the paintings of Remedios Varo. Um, I like she very much because I knew her when I was young in the school, because in Mexico we have some of her paintings in the cover of the books, from, we say, primary education and secondary education. It's like high school and middle school, I think. Um, I love this art because she paints what she dreams, what she sees in her mind when she's looking something beyond the reality. That's because the the style of Remedios Varo is called surrealism painting. I have a lot of paintings, copies in the house, and I think she's the best painter in the world. I think I love her. And I think we have we had exposition of her paintings in a museum near here, and it was very beautiful because I can see all her paintings right in front of me. Okay, thank you very much. Your 2 minutes is over. Thank you. Good. Okay, can I have the cue cards and a paper back? This is yours. Thank you so much. And here's the paper, yes, and a pencil. Okay. Thank you so much. Good. Okay, so now that we are done with the second part of the exam, we can move on to the third part. So Juan, in the second part, you talked about a famous person you are interested in. And now in the third part, I want to ask you some questions related to this topic. Okay? Okay. Good. So, can celebrities have a positive influence on youth? Yes, I think celebrities can have a positive influence because there are a lot of famous people who are doing very good things. I think they are improving all the lifestyles in different countries and different moments of the people. Can you name some of these people? Yes, I think we can talk about singers like I'm sorry, I don't have a lot of names of the singers, but the owners of a big companies too can, like Mark Zuckerberg, I think, like these other two persons. I think is the Jeff Bezos and the owner of Virgin. They are going to the space and doing a lot of things that we can imagine. Okay, so let's now talk about the social media, because we were talking about the influence of these famous people, and of course, social media is a platform for such people. So, how does social media influence human behavior, in your opinion? I think the human behavior is very, very influenced by the social media because we are living in a moment that is very important to have this social life and this social media making a strong community, because this moment is very fast and all the social media can have all the moments, all the things of the life right in front of you in a few seconds.
Okay, and so can you talk about the disadvantages of social media? Because now you talked about some of the advantages of it, like how it can shape a community, but how about its disadvantages?
I think the social media have a lot of disadvantages because young people can be really hurt in the self-esteem because they can have a lot of subscribers, a lot of likes, or good comments about from his friends or his family, her family. It can be very bad for the young people.
Okay, and do you think that a regular person can become famous online?
Yes, there is a lot of people who can become famous because we all are expecting to have good contents and good things and interesting information in the web. And so, if some person is very creative, I think it can be a lot of famous. I'm sorry, they can have a lot of famous.
Okay, perfect. And now that we're talking about the social media and fame in social media, actually, how do YouTubers or bloggers influence teenagers?
We have a lot of bloggers and YouTubers and influencers that do a lot of interesting things like visiting a lot of countries, a lot of towns, and they are sharing with us this experience where they can eat something very, very good or very, very bad. And they do a lot of things that are very interesting.
So, do you think that these YouTubers and bloggers can resolve some of the global problems?
I am not sure about that because they are more directed by the entertainment, and I think they don't do a lot of social movements, a lot of um, compromise. They are not very uh, involved in these problems of the world. I think they are more in the entertainment.
Okay. Thank you very much. This is the end of the speaking test.
Do you want to know what band score you'll get in the IELTS speaking test? Perhaps you want to improve your performance and prepare yourself for the real test? Then why not book an online mock test with us that will last for 25 minutes? 12 minutes of the test itself and 13 minutes of comprehensive feedback, plus we'll give you useful tips on how to make your performance better. Remember, all our examiners are especially trained by British Council instructors, so we know how to help you. Join us.